When you or your child experience persistent symptoms, whether it's digestive discomfort, skin issues, mood swings, sensory processing issues, or chronic fatigue, you might not immediately connect these issues to your gut. I experienced this firsthand. After battling the healthcare system and fighting for my son's health for 2.5 long, hard years, I finally learned that his symptoms, all of his eczema, acid reflux, sour smelling poop, chronic diarrhea, restless sleep, developmental delays, food cravings, sensory issues, and behavioral outbursts were all directly connected to his gut health. Realizing this was a pivotal moment for our family. Understanding the link between these symptoms and a severe gut imbalance was the really important first step in healing his body from the inside. Welcome to Follow Your Gut. I'm your host, Juniper. If you found yourself here, it means you're ready to unlock the happiest and healthiest version of yourself and step into your role as the most confident leader of your family's wellness. Together, we'll navigate the path to optimal health and vitality. Let's dive in and transform your life. I want you to imagine your body as a house. Over time, you might see cracks in the walls or notice that the floors are uneven. While these are visible signs of trouble, the root cause is in the foundation. Similarly, when your gut is out of balance, these symptoms you experience are just surface issues. The true problem is a disruption in your gut microbiome. When your gut is functioning well, it supports your entire body. But when it's imbalanced, it can lead to a cascade of issues from inflammation to chronic health problems. Gut imbalances are linked to a range of symptoms, from digestive issues like bloating and constipation, skin problems like eczema, acne, and psoriasis, mood disorders, including anxiety and depression, and even so many autoimmune conditions. These imbalances lead to inflammation, which is the leading contributor to disease and health issues. So, what exactly is a gut imbalance? It's when there's an overgrowth of harmful bacteria, yeast, mold, fungus, pathogens, or parasites in your gut. This disruption upsets the delicate balance needed for good health, leading to the symptoms and conditions that are so often treated instead of healed from the inside. Now, you might be thinking, how could I or my child possibly have a gut imbalance? We eat really healthy, we're careful about the cleaning products we bring into our home, and we've never even needed antibiotics. I felt the same way. I totally understand this feeling. It didn't make sense to me why my son had a severe gut imbalance, despite us doing everything right. The truth is, imbalances are more common than most people realize. Gut imbalances can be passed down from mother to child during childbirth. Some people are more genetically susceptible to imbalance. Our modern lifestyles contribute to the problem as well. Due to chemicalized farming, we are no longer able to receive the naturally occurring beneficial bacteria from our environment in abundance like our ancestors did. All while our exposure to harmful bacteria, yeast, pathogens, and environmental toxins is now higher than ever before, with these toxins present in our water, our air, and our food, no matter how mindful we are. Daily stress, poor sleep, and natural functions in gut bacteria, all of this plays a role. So even with a healthy lifestyle, these factors can still make us vulnerable to gut imbalances. This was the case with my son. Now, before we keep going, I have to mention that rebalancing isn't just for those with severe symptoms. Everyone can benefit from rebalancing, even if you don't have noticeable symptoms. Addressing your gut health can prevent future issues and support your overall well-being. And who knows, you might be just like me. I personally never had any reason to believe that my gut was anything but balanced. I have always experienced healthy and regular poops. But when we went through this healing journey with our second child, I was pregnant with our third child by the time we learned that all of our second child's symptoms were connected to his gut. My naturopath shared with me that I had likely, unknowingly, passed this imbalance onto him during birth. So he recommended that I rebalance my own gut so as not to pass an imbalance onto my third baby. I was in my third trimester when we found this out. I rebalanced and it changed my life. Not only did I give birth to a very, very, very strong, resilient, happy, calm child, I became a new version of myself. I didn't anticipate this. I never would have suspected that my gut was imbalanced. But as it turns out, I had likely lived most of my life with some severity of imbalance, a minor imbalance, without ever knowing it. So when I committed to healing myself for my baby that was in my womb, for his sake, my life changed. My ADHD quieted. I could suddenly think clearly. My skin became clearer than ever before, and my hormones regulated. I stopped experiencing seasonal allergies, and my sleep is now better than I have ever experienced in my life. It changed my life when I wasn't anticipating it to change anything for me. This was for my baby. It's so easy for us to rule ourselves out and say, oh, I don't need this. I'm fine. I don't have constipation or diarrhea. I'm doing good. Our guts stem throughout our body. And when you rebalance, even if you are not experiencing symptoms that you would connect to your gut, maybe you feel that you're not even experiencing a symptom at all. I guarantee you, when you rebalance, you will notice improvements. Okay, let's keep moving on. So now that you have connected the dots between symptoms and gut health, let's talk about how you can start addressing these root issues. You need to heal your gut. You need to heal your child's gut. But how? The hardest part is there is so much information out there, and every bit seems to contradict the next. The key is to focus on foundational steps that support gut healing and rebalance your microbiome. By cutting through the noise and focusing on proven methods, you can begin to address the root causes of your symptoms and work toward restoring your gut health and your overall wellness. This is why I am here doing what I do. I created this podcast to educate you and make the process of gut healing as straightforward as possible because I've already waded these waters. You don't have to go through it by yourself. This is also why I've poured my heart into creating Only Organics, to provide the absolute best quality supplements to support your journey. Unlike many gut health supplements that are filled with citric acid, gums, artificial flavorings, and dyes, ingredients that undermine the very healing they're meant to support, Only Organics products contain only what's necessary and nothing more. I hold a very high standard for our supplements, and I give every single one of them to my family daily. My women's and children's gut rebalance kits are healing women and children around the world because the supplements in the kit align with these standards and they offer the foundational support needed to rebalance your gut and heal from the inside. These kits are designed with your health and well-being in mind, providing a proven path to a healthier gut and a better quality of life. Rebalancing with the Women's and Children's Gut Rebalance Kits will address the overgrowth of harmful bacteria, yeast, mold, fungus, pathogens, and parasites in your gut. This reduces inflammation and sets the stage for comprehensive healing. When you purchase these kits, you will also receive free access to the Essentials of Gut Health course. In this course, I walk you through the entire rebalancing process so you're supported and guided throughout your entire healing journey. By focusing on restoring balance to your gut, you're setting yourself up for lasting health and well being. Think of it as stabilizing the foundation of a house to ensure that everything built upon it is strong and secure. With this, you're giving your body the best chance to heal from within and thrive. In this episode, we connected the dots between symptoms and your gut. We briefly discussed why imbalances are so common, and I have shared a proven healing method with you, the same method that healed my son and now thousands of other women and children. Where you take this information is up to you, and I sure hope to celebrate your healing with you soon. Thank you for joining me in today's episode of Follow Your Gut. If we don't know each other, I'm Juniper Bennett. I'm a homeschooling mama to my 4 children, a dedicated microbiome specialist, certified family health coach, author of the Microbiome Cookbook, and the founder of Only Organics, a supplement and education brand focused on women and children's gut health. Make sure to subscribe to the Nourished newsletter so you never miss an episode. Along with everything else mentioned in today's episode, there is a link for you to subscribe right below in the show notes. Lastly, it's important for you to know that the information shared on this podcast is based on my personal experiences and research. Please always trust your own inner voice of wisdom and your healthcare professional. Until next time.